The finale opens with the shocking 1995 verdict that O.J. Simpson is found not guilty of murdering Nicole Brown Simpson, leaving people across the nation stunned. Meanwhile, Lyle's lawyer Leslie explains that Garcetti is focused on his re-election, which is why they're trying to dismantle the Menendez brothers' case. They need a win now. Lyle has been raising money through the Lyle Menendez Defense Fund, but Leslie advises him to stop, warning that it will backfire and make him look bad. Frustrated, Lyle blames Erik for getting them imprisoned, while Erik reminds him that it was Lyle's extensive recordings that ruined their defense. In a heated exchange, Lyle calls Erik pathetic, leading Erik to shove him against the wall, confessing that he regrets not killing him too. The second trial begins, with witnesses testifying against the brothers. One witness recounts how Jose Menendez bought Lyle a car, but Lyle caused the scene at the dealership because he was dissatisfied. Another, Craig, reveals that he and Erik wrote a screenplay, in which Erik confessed to killing their parents while they were sleeping. Craig compares their crime to the plot of the Billionaire Boys Club, a movie about wealthy kids who killed their parents for money, and claims Erik knew about the story long before seeing the film. Erik takes the stand, and the prosecutor attempts to establish premeditation by asking about the weapons the brothers considered using to kill their parents. The prosecutor highlights that the brothers planned to shoot their parents multiple times to stage the murder as a mafia hit. Erik denies any planning, stating they were merely trying to defend themselves, and reiterates that he was sexually abused by his father. However, other testimonies contradict Erik's claims. A pool repairman states he overheard the brothers disrespecting their parents the day before the murders, and others, including the boat captain and the family maid, insist Jose and Kitty Menendez seemed more afraid of their sons than the other way around. The prosecution presents a book containing instances of alleged abuse that Leslie mentioned in Erik's defense. The prosecutor argues that these claims were fabricated and accuses Leslie of using the abuse excuse just as she did with the previous high-profile case. He drives home the point that the brothers' motive was financial, as their father had threatened to remove them from the will. In the weeks following the murders, the brothers spent $700,000 on cars, gambling, and luxury hotels. Meanwhile, it's revealed that Lyle is in a committed relationship with Anna Erickson and plans to marry her, while Erik has been placed in solitary confinement for fighting and an alleged escape attempt. Erik also has a girlfriend, Tammy, with whom he frequently exchanges letters. The jury ultimately finds Lyle and Erik guilty of first-degree murder. They're given two sentencing options, life without parole or the death penalty. During deliberations, one juror argues the brothers deserve to die, but she collapses and is replaced by an alternate who defends the brothers. Lyle and Erik are sentenced to life in prison without parole. Despite Leslie's efforts to keep them together, they're sent to separate prisons. A priest advises Erik that he must find meaning and purpose in his life beyond the hope of getting out of prison. The season ends with a flashback to the day before the murders. Jose and Kitty are on a fishing trip, discussing Jose's affair. He assures Kitty it's over, realizing he had been chasing the wrong things and that what he needed most was already with him. He encourages her to return to journalism, suggesting she could write about him if he ran for Senate. Meanwhile, Erik asks Lyle if he's having second thoughts about their plan, to which Lyle responds, "Let's effing do it." In 2018, after 22 years of separation, Erik and Lyle Menendez were finally reunited in prison. Both are now married.